That's why you got to be in the spirit. Read this.
St. John chapter 4, verse 24. The Most High is a spirit.
So the Most High is a spirit. Read.
And they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
So the only way we can worship the Most High is in spirit. What is that? Holy Spirit. And in truth. What's the truth? The laws. Following his laws. You gonna obey him. Like he said, you love me, what? Keep my commandments. Him and his father are the same. In the same mind. They have the same doctrine. What other doctrine could he have than what he said? He said, what you hear is from my father. What you see me do is from my father. He didn't take no he didn't have no reputation. He didn't do anything that he said he done on his own. It was all from the Most High. Giving the praise to the Most High. Everything. That's why Moses, hey, what did he say? Israel got on his nerve. Say, oh man, y'all must Most High. Hamashiach had told him, look, speak to the rock and the water gonna come out. Speak to the rock and the Most High water gonna come out. Because it wasn't his rock, it wasn't his water. Right? Wasn't his rock or his water. What did Moses do? Israel get on, that's why I say you gotta watch how Israel get on your nerve to have you sin. Really, seriously. That's why you gotta eliminate that. You gotta eliminate that from your mind. Some kind of way you gotta find that piece of a Mashiach Yahushua, all you that don't have it. You gotta find it, because when you get all so upset, you next thing you know, you sin. That's why I said let not the sun go down upon your anger. But see, if you don't know how to do that, then you ain't really spiritual. You haven't arrived yet, because if you walking around with grudges and edges, all kinds of edgy and always looking for something touchy and all that stuff, then you ain't spiritual. Most I say he is spirit, and they that worship must worship him how? In spirit and in truth. You ain't rolling in the spirit. The spirit gonna tell you how you're supposed to conduct yourself. Right? That's how he was. That's the level when I keep saying new man, being born again, become a new creature. That's what this is all about. Because if you think that you're gonna make it the way you are, then go to the Most High. Like when you all been out of shape like you are, go to the Most High then, with an attitude like you have. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that. He want a broken and contrite spirit of humility. Let's go back. Mashiach Yahushua had it. And he was an example. And we had a mind of a Mashiach Yahushua, and therefore we have no excuse. Nobody have an excuse. Nobody. None of us. Deuteronomy 32 and 5.
Deuteronomy chapter
read verse 4 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 4. He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are judgment. A power of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is he.
That's right. Just and right is he. No iniquity, no wickedness within the realm of the Most High. And the Mashiach Yahushua, I mean, he was without sin. You know the Most High is without. Whatever you do is what? Just and what?
Right.
And right. That's right. Look at Job 34 and 10.
Job chapter 34, verse 10. Therefore hearken unto me, ye men of understanding. Far be it from the Most High that he should do wickedness, and from the Almighty that he should commit iniquity.
Right, so far be it from the Most High that he should do wickedness, and from the Almighty that he should commit iniquity. So when you read Revelation 1 and 8, read that.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, said Hamashiach Yahushua, which is, and which was, and which is to come.
Right, so that's letting you know that which is, and which what?
Is to come.
Is to come.
Which was.
Which is, and which was. And which is to come. We're waiting for him to come. To judge and make war. And set set up righteousness on this earth. That's not the Most High. The Most High never was. Most High always is. You know what I mean? He is everlasting from the beginning all the way to everlasting to everlasting to everlasting. He never was. He's always am. He's always is. You know what I mean? He is. Who is he? Who is this?
The Almighty.
Yeah, the Almighty. That's a Mashiach Yahushua. So that's why a lot of times you see the Most High, you see a Mashiach Yahushua within the same person. Or it's just the Most High, or it's a Mashiach Yahushua by himself. Okay, Deuteronomy 32 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 6. Do ye thus requite the Most High, O foolish people?
Verse 5. Salah.
They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are perverse and crooked generation.
That's Israel. Look at Deuteronomy 21 and 29. This is what Moses said. Deuteronomy 31 and 29. Deuteronomy 31 and 29.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 29. For I know that after my death you will utterly corrupt yourselves, and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days.
See that? So he already know that he said once he died, the Israel won't corrupt themselves. And corrupt themselves. And in the last days, the evil that's going to befall us, we're going to really be corrupted. Like right now, I mean, come on. We're really corrupted in these last days. Because we under power of the evil. Right up. You know, First Maccabees, first chapter. First Maccabees 1 and 9. 1 and First Maccabees 1 and 9. This is Alexander the Greek. You can go and read it yourself. Concerning Alexander the Greek, the first emperor of the Greek Empire. That's what it says. Listen.
First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 9.
Right.
And after his death,
after Alexander the Greek death, read.
They all put crowns upon themselves.
He had 4 generals that he set up, and they all put crowns upon themselves, meaning power and authority came to them. Read.
So did their sons after them.
So did their sons after them. Read.
Many years.
Many years, what happened?
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
Evils were multiplied in the earth. When they came into power, evils were multiplied in the earth. The most evilest time is going to be, man. That's why he said there's going to be more evil in this earth than the time that they ruled it than any other time in the world. Get up Proverbs 16 and 4. This how one of the reasons why Israel became as wicked as they are now, because who they following? They following the people that are set up over this earth right now. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Most High hath made all things for himself.
So the Most High made everything for himself. For himself. Regardless of how you look at it. You know, he made everything for himself. Read.
Yeah. Even the wicked.
Even the who?
The wicked.
Even the wicked. Read.
For the day of evil.
For the day of evil. So he made them for the day of evil. And when they came into power, that's when the evil came on the earth. Without a shadow of a doubt. Song of Three Holy Children, verse 9. In the Apocrypha. Get a page out when you get it. So they can, it's on page 108. Right. Read that. This is who he sold us to. Are you telling me this ain't evil? Read.
Song of the Three Holy Children, verse 9. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies.
See, the Most High delivered us to the hands of lawless enemies. That's why everybody told they they're not under the law. Lawless enemies. who was sold to our enemies in Deuteronomy 28:68. Read.
Most hateful forsakers of the Most High.
Most hateful forsakers of the Most High. And who else?
And to an unjust king.
To an unjust king. No matter who's in power, they're still a what?
Unjust king.
They're still an unjust king. Read.
And the most wicked in all the world.
The most what?
Wicked in all the world.
The most wicked in all the world. And denounce that. Job 9:24. So how are we supposed to be, and you've been programmed, that's why I say you got to be de-Edomanized, because they're the most wicked in all the world. That's what he gave us to. Job 9:24. That was Song of Three Holy Children, verse 9, in the Apocrypha, on page 108. Job 9:24.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth been given to the hand of the wicked. What the wicked man do?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Read.
If not,
if it ain't the so-called white man, read.
Where and who is he?
Where and who is he? I mean, we done gave to us. I gave you a short scenario of it, so you should, something should click on to say, hey, okay, I see that. Come on. Mashak Al-Shai coming back to judge and make war. Who covered his face up? So-called white man. Like with who? Caesar Borgia. You know, I mean, you got your book. Cover the faces of the judges thereof, right? You can open up any you don't make a picture, just get a picture. You get the ones that got a whole lot of pictures, that picture after picture after picture. Let's see. Now let's read Job 9:24 again. Come on, we can look at it. Come on, what he do? Read.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth given to the hand of the wicked. What he do?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of, this is what the wicked man did. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Read.
If not,
if it wasn't him,
where?
The so-called white man. Read.
Where and who is he?
Show me your Bible. Give me a Bible where you got the Chinese and all their pictures in the Bible. Japanese. You know what I mean? They just came out with a black heritage Bible. But look, that's all you see. First Maccabees 3:48. That's all you see. Here he is again. Come on. Is this real or this Memorex? This is fake. Come on. Who did?
First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48.
What they do?
And laid open the book of the law.
Laid open the Bible. Read.
Wherein the heathen hath sought to paint the likeness of their images.
What do you see here? All you see is their images. That's all you see is their images.
In the book of the law.
In the book of the law, the Bible. That's all you see. So we got the proof right here. They're going to prove for you right there.
One of them had Michelangelo on one of those artists.
Yeah, for the Last Supper picture. Have his name on there, Michelangelo, the artist. So it is what it is. Let's go back. That's why Israel is all jacked up. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 32 and read verse 5 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 5. They have corrupted themselves.
Corrupted themselves. Read.
Their spot is not the spot of his children.
That's right. The spot that we are, he says, is not the spot of the Most High's children. Read.
They are perverse and crooked generation.
Yeah, they are perverse and crooked generation. You know. So now, get Daniel's 9 and 11. Daniel's 9 and 11. This is very important. You understand the importance of how the Most High wants us to be in following His laws. Daniel's 9 and 11.
Daniel chapter 9 verse 11. Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured out upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him.
That's why we're in these curses, because we sinned against the Most High. And we have transgressed the Most High's law. That's why we're in the condition we're in right now. And fighting to come out of it. Philippians 2 and 15. Philippians 2 and 15.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 15.
Read verse 14.
Verse 14. Do all things without murmurings and disputing.
Right. You don't want us to be doing these things that we're supposed to be doing spiritually and conducting ourselves, preparing ourselves for the kingdom, murmuring and disputing all the time, looking for something to find fault or arguing with each other. You don't want that. Read.
That ye may be blameless and harmless.
That you may be blameless and harmless. Read.
The sons of the Most High without rebuke.
The sons of the Most High without rebuke. Read.
In the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
Hear that? In the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. Right here in America especially. A crooked and perverse nation that he have us in these last days. Read.
Among whom ye shine as lights in the world.
That's right. We shine as lights in the world. That's why when you look at Baruch, get Baruch the 4th chapter. You want to be illuminated? Those are looking for illumination. Want to be somebody? This is what you're supposed to be doing. And the Most High gonna give the increase. Read verse 1 and 2.
Baruch chapter
4, 1 and 2.
4, verse 1 and verse 2. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
So he said, this is the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So all them that keep the laws, the commandments and the laws of the Most High shall come to life, which is everlasting life. Read.
But such as leave it.
Such as leave it, you leave the law, like you told, you're not under the law. Read.
Shall die.
You're going to die. So you don't think it's important to keep the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, or at least to learn and find out what his laws, statutes, and commandments are, and to follow what's right. He's giving you the proper conduct throughout the Bible. The moral conduct you're supposed to have is all throughout the Bible. If you contrary to that, you contrary to the Most High. You get ready to be put to death and die. Hopefully you ain't blaspheming. The Most High let you come back through the 1/3 that's going to be here. That's going to live forever. Read.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
So he tells us to turn. So if he tell you to turn, meaning that you ain't going the right direction. Turn and take hold of the laws. Children of Israel, read.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light of the law thereof. Read.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That's how you're going to be illuminated. Because, I mean, you look at people that's illuminated in this world. How do you think of people that's illuminated? Oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce and someone that got their own little TV show or whatever. That's illumination to people because they say, oh, they're making money. That's how they're illuminated.
Churches of LA?
Yeah, or the churches of LA. Pastors of LA, you know what I mean? They showing what they got, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like, that's not illumination. Not according to the Most High, because they not on there telling you got to follow the laws of the Most High. We got this because we follow the laws of the Most High. You hear that? No, you don't hear that. Nah. You ain't gonna ever hear that, because they're not doing that. So that illumination, that's why I say illumination, that's why so when you look at the world, a carnal mindset, you think of a spiritual mindset, is altogether different. It's different. Because if that was the case, they would be what? Doing what? Telling everybody that they're Israelites, and you are who you are, and you are who you are, and you better come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, or you're gonna die, as he just said. You leave the laws, you're gonna die. So they sit up, give Matthew 5 and 19. This is what they set up to give you. Pastors of LA. This is what they giving you. Let's read it straight to the point. Without a shadow of doubt.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 19.
Right.
Whosoever, therefore, shall break one of these least commandments.
Least commandments, which is the law, read.
And shall teach men so.
You're not under the law, you're under mercy and grace. You went through that last time we was here at the park.
Right.
You're not under the law, you're under mercy and grace. Yeah, but he left with something on his mind, I bet you. Through the scriptures. Read.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Gonna be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
He didn't say you leave the law, you're gonna do what? Die.
Right.
So he said you're gonna be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Read.
But whosoever shall do and teach them,
So do and teach the law, read.
the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. That's what we want to be at. You know, we talk about one day closer to the kingdom. We want to make sure that we're doing the right things to make it to the kingdom. Right?
Sure.
Done. So let's go back to Deuteronomy. This is going to be interesting. Verse 6. Deuteronomy 32 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 6. Do ye thus requite the Most High, O foolish people? Requite the Most High, O foolish people, and unwise?
Yeah. Do you thus requite the Most High, O foolish people and unwise? Read.
Is not he thy father that hath bought thee? Hath he not made thee and established thee?
Yeah, you are foolish. If you get Proverbs 1 and 7. That's why you foolish. Call you foolish, man. Why? I mean, all of this, and it's like you don't know nothing. When you deal with people, you don't know nothing. Yet still, they don't know the word of the Most High. What's more powerful than the truth? Nothing. Read.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge.
The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. Read.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's why I say fools. You're a fool. If you despise wisdom and instruction, you can't be instructed. You're a fool. What are you calling you? That's real simple, right? And they are simple, right? That's why I get Proverbs. Yeah, look at that. You know that's Proverbs 122. Yeah, 122.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22.
Yeah.
How long, ye simple ones?
How long you what?
Simple ones.
How long you simple ones? Call you simple and stupid. How long you simple ones, read?
We love simplicity.
You love simplicity. Read.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Scorners delight in their scorning. They don't know the Bible, but they're always talking stuff. Say, well, how do you figure you spiritual when you don't even know the scriptures? But you're scorning. That's scorners. We go out, we got to deal with scorners. We go out and teach sometimes. They be scorning, but then the scriptures cut them up. The law of the Most High and His word cut like a two-edged sword. Read.
And fools hate knowledge.
See, fools hate knowledge. Why? And they program you that way. You want to keep something from us, where you put it in a book. So you can't even read the book for so long. You got a spirit on you. Oh, that's long enough. That's too long. I don't went too long, you know. Well, that's too long. I mean, you should shut down. Should have shut down before then. What happened? I went to sleep. Oh yeah, but you ain't really concerned about this word. You ain't sealed up. That's why Most High told us this in Romans 10 and 2. This is Israel right here.
Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High.
They have a zeal of the Most High, read.
But not according to knowledge.
They don't have the fear of the Most High. They don't have fear of the Most High. Not according to knowledge. Read. Verse 3.
Verse 3. For they being ignorant of the Most High righteousness.
See, being ignorant, what's ignorant mean? Not knowing. Being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness. What's the Most High's righteousness? His laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
And going about to establish their own righteousness.
Yeah, you ain't under the law, you're in the mercy and grace. Just come to church, just come to, how can they come before the pulpit and say, confess your what? Sin? They don't say that, do they? But I think they do. If they sin come forth and confess your sin was a transgression of the law, and nobody will figure that out. That's why that cat was caught up. When they say sin, what is sin? Bam, the transgression of the law. Well, I thought you just said we weren't under the law. So how you coming to ask somebody to forgive you for breaking the Most High's laws when you ain't teaching them that you're not under the law and they don't have to follow no laws? That means you can murder, you can steal, You can take another man's woman, commit adultery. You know, you can covet, desire everything that the Most High said you're not supposed to do. That's why you're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to die. Straight up. And you set up to go to hell. We're in a condition called hell, people. For the Israelites. This ain't no heaven. You know, we trying to make heaven in hell. We trying to make heaven in hell, really. We'll see you gonna make heaven if you, when your ass die and you end up going to hell, see if you try to make heaven there. But that's where you're going. He just said it. Then he said, if you leave the law, you're gonna die. That's clear. You follow the law, the Most High gonna illuminate you. Not no man, no woman, child, or anything of that nature. It's all about spiritually what the Most High say he's going to do, but Israel looking for man to do something. Verse 3 again.
Romans chapter 10 verse 3. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High.
Right, they haven't submitted themselves to the righteousness of the Most High. They got to submit themselves to coming back to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. Repent because you have broken the laws. Repent and come back to the righteousness of the Most High. Come back to His laws, statutes, and commandments, and conduct yourself as an Israelite every single day, 24/7, and not just on the Sabbath. You know, some brothers, they just come together on the Sabbath, and they Israelites on the Sabbath, and once they stop, and sisters, some sisters ain't even come, not even involved in the Sabbath, you know, and brothers, you know. So you got to get it together. You got to really look at yourself, because the time's gonna get hectic and more havoc is called order by chaos. So you see all this chaos happening, you want to be in order, you're gonna find yourself in a bad condition if you ain't following these laws. Go back to Deuteronomy 32, verse 7.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 7. Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Right. So remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. How we doing that? We doing it right now. Get Job 8 and 8. That's one right there. I mean, we're doing it right now. By considering the days of old. Because everyone that we need to read about here is gone. They dead. They passed on. Read that.
Job chapter 8 verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
So inquire, I'm praying of the former age. Read.
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Prepare ourselves for the search of our forefathers. So we have to do that. Give me verse 8 of Deuteronomy 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
The Most High divided to all these nations their inheritance. That means their lands. Read.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
Oh, he integrated the sons of Adam?
Separated the sons of Adam.
He separated all the sons of Adam. Everybody come from Adam. He didn't integrate them. He separated the sons of Adam. Read.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He set the bounds of the people according to the children of Israel. When he gave Israel their land, then he gave the other nations their land. You look in the back of your Bibles, a lot of times you have maps back there. I don't know if y'all have maps in yours or not. But you can see the maps back here. You'll see how the Most High, it's set up to show you how Israel got their land. And then you can see the other nations got their land. When he gave Israel their land, he gave the other nations their land. I have a few maps here. You have the 12 tribes.